Hi there, my name is Marge Bates. Glassthings.com is my website, and I am the maker of and designer of Make-A-Knob Kit. I don't know if you've tried it yet. It's been around for a number of years. 95 I think was the first year. So the Make-A-Knob Kit comes with a mandrel, a threaded mandrel, 12 widgets to thread onto the mandrel, and 12 screws to screw them onto the cupboard when the job's done. Got written instructions and video instructions as well, as you'll see now. So to make a knob like this, here's how I start out. I take the threaded rod that comes with the kit, and I thread a widget onto it. I have these widgets manufactured in Minnesota. A really neat machine shop out there makes the widget, which is a threaded, I don't know if you can see the threads in there, but it's an 832 thread size, which is common in the industry, universal I should say. And so the rod's threaded to accept it, just like if you're a bead maker, you know how to make a bead on a mandrel. Well, it's the same idea. I'm going to preheat this in a mix of oxygen and gas, just like you do with your bead. So what you see here is flame. These come oily. They must use oil in the manufacturing of the parts. So after the oil's off, I just make sure it's tight, because you know how heat and cold expand and contract? Well, it does, and I want to make sure it's tight before I start. So I'm using soft glass, and the first thing I do is I put a dab on the top. This will help me finish it with and eliminate any bubbles. Those nasty bubbles that you don't plan. Now my hand keeps getting caught up in the tripod of the camera, so this ought to be interesting. I'm trying to keep my eye to make sure. Well, see, I start at the end. I put the widget and the mandrel under the flame, just like a glass bead, and I'm evenly heating the glass rod. See? Back in the flame. See how simple this is? I like to keep the end warm. Again, just like glass bead making, got to keep it all evenly heated or it'll crack. I'm trying to rush so it's coming on uneven. When no one is here, it goes on very quickly and evenly. See what we're doing now? We're just melting the glass in. Oh, little bubble there. We'll just go over it for purposes of this video. I think it's going to be fine. So again, when I'm alone and doing my job, I like to make it even thicker than that. I'd probably build this up, well, I'll tell you how much I'd build it up. I would build it up to that thickness. See? So I think you get the idea though, which is after you've got the base on, come up, let's just finish this I'm keeping it warm. Okay, so now the base is done. We're pretending, remember we're pretending. And again, the mandrel is beneath the flame, just like a bead, or bead making I should say. Wiggle the rod so it heats evenly. Now, be aware that you have to keep this part warm too, so every now and again I flash it back into the flame. And you know, there's all sorts of molds available if you want. My friend Amy owns Zuzi Tools. You can find myriad, she even has a knob mold. You see? See where we're going with that? So the sky's the limit, whatever you want to do. I've been told the best videos are short videos, so I'm going to just end this now. What I'm going to say is, after you're through and you have the design you want, you're going to cool it in the flame again, just like a glass bead, and you're going to put it in your kiln. You're going to be sure and put these in a kiln, because it's very important how to cool glass. Just as important as melting it. In my humble opinion, cooling glass is critically important to do it correctly. So you put that in the kiln and let the kiln's done. You're ready to go. You take it out of the kiln. You unscrew it from the rod, and you're ready. You're ready to roll. For this knob, I did it just like I showed you, with the black and black, just like I made. And then what I did is I added silver leaf to it. And I kept most of the silver leaf, and I encased it with clear glass, and then went around the perimeter again with clear. And I added just a wisp of aqua and teal glass to it. So we're done now. All you need is a cupboard door with a hole in it, and if this were the door with the hole in it, just line the knob up to it, and then come in from the back of the door, screw it on, and you are good to go. So that's how I make glass knobs with the Make a Knob kit, which is available on my website, glassthings.com, or just put my name in there, Marge Bates, M-A-R-J B-A-T-E-S. So thanks for coming by, and who knows, maybe I'll make another video of another knob with some different techniques in it. Bye bye.